How do you like ABBA? You know?
What can I say? I don't want to be mean to the biggest Swedish group.
I guess so, yeah. But you don't feel so much...
I don't think they're very representative of rock and roll. It's a sort of pop group. Synthetic.
Yeah.
Sure, they're very nice people. I never met them.
What do you think of acts who are supposed to appeal to younger people like Slade or T-Rex and...
Sort of another non-question. I mean, do we like them as a band? You know?
Yeah, I mean that.
I don't personally like what
I don't like Slade or T-Rex very much. No, there's other bands I do like. I don't mind Slade. I don't mind some of their records are good. I mean, there's a band that's been around a long time, and it's not a bad band.
Maybe watching, while you've been out of the country, you've watched the T-Rex phenomenon grow.
Well, I saw Marc Bolan in LA when he played his so-called debut, which is about the 4th time he played in LA, actually. He played in a ballroom, which is quite nice. And he was all right, he went down well. Look, now I thought he was best when he played his acoustic numbers, really, sitting on his podium, rather like he is now. But yeah, he was good.
What I wondered was how you reacted to what's happening. Like, for the first time, there's something growing up underneath your generation. You know, there's a new generation coming up, and you're, in a way, being displaced as the involuntary leader of the youngest generation that's expressing itself.
Well, I mean, I'm not 19, and nor's Marc Bolan, but I mean...
but he's leading that.
Well, it's all right. I mean, musically speaking, I mean, I don't think you'll really have a new thing until you've got new music. I mean, you know, while you're still basing yourself on sort of Chuck Berry, you know, you're still the same, unfortunately. I want something else. I mean, don't want Chuck Berry until we die, you know, we've got to have something else, man. But I like Marc Bolan.
I used to like, well, I love Chuck Berry and Elvis, and I used to like kind of not quite so great people, maybe, like Ricky Nelson I used to like when I was young, because I liked the way he looked. Right. Now, the thing is, when you're young, you don't always like people just for their musical abilities. You like the way they look, or the way they do their hair, or what kind of shirt they've got on or something.
What was the one that changed it for you?
I think it was maybe Bob Dylan album. I can't remember, like Highway 61, or maybe it was earlier than that. I don't know. One of those around there.
Because you started writing things like Satisfaction, which were distinctly...
Yeah, well, the thing about those, there's social comment, but it's just what you feel. I mean, it wasn't the norm, what I meant to say when I was talking about pop. It wasn't the norm to say what you thought. You say, you know, I want to, you know, what I want is this. And you say, I want to screw you. You wrote, I want to hold your hand. So, and in Satisfaction, you know, the whole thing was I just wrote where it was I felt. And if it had been maybe earlier on, I would have kind of toned it all down.
Do you like Bob Dylan?
Yes, I do like Bob Dylan.
Well, he's over 16. I quite like watching his shows. I think it's quite fun, and I enjoy watching him.
Yes,
performing.
I enjoy watching him, but his voice is...
You don't like his voice? It's a funny voice, you know. It's like a voice that's never been one of the great tenors of our time.
No.
But it's got a timbre, and it's got a projection, and it's got a feeling. So, and you were talking about earlier, you know, you were talking about, you know, as you get older, that, you know, your voice takes on a certain different resonance and a different pitch and so on. So there's something to be said for that. And there's also something to be said for...
But Bob Dylan is, you know, he's standing or sitting on a chair, but you are running, jumping, not jumping anymore, but running.
I'm sure I can be jumping, but but definitely running.
How do you think of people like Prince and Michael Jackson? Do you compare yourself ever with them? I mean,
well, they're both pretty flamboyant performers. I thought, did the Michael Jackson show come to New Zealand?
You didn't.
No, you didn't see it. Well, it was a good show. It was very choreographed and so on. The Prince show, which I also don't think has come, is more gritty, more sort of and more sweat somehow.
Of course, you've worked with Michael Jackson on State of Shock. What's he really like?
He's a pretty straight guy. I mean, he's a little bit out there.
Yeah.
Do you follow the pop scene
No.
in Britain?
No, that's sort of vaguely, but not very. I mean, I'm not. It's very so changeable that if you go away for a month, you know, you tend to be all the bands I was raving about last week tend to be all kind of.
Really? I had a feeling that you would.
Well, I do a bit, and when I'm there, I do. When I'm not there, I don't try and keep up.
Spandau Ballet, Duran Duran.
I don't like
Depeche
Spandau
Mode,
Ballet. I
Jimmy
don't consider them anything new. I mean, they was all around years ago too. I mean, Spandau Ballet's nothing new.
No, I know. I just mean kind of current pop rather.
Yeah,
than
I don't think that Spandau Ballet or Depeche Mode is any good. I think Duran Duran's made one or two good records. You know, singly, you know, a few odd tracks and one or two good songs. I mean, you could say the same thing of the Thompson Twins. I think they're more talented songwriters, actually, the Thompson Twins.
What's with Prince?
Well, Prince, that's 1979. Was when Prince first came out, and I was bombarded with Prince albums because I got all these friends of mine that worked in this record company. He was on the same record company, and so that I was, you know, I knew about Prince, and he played shows with us in 1981 in America, and he was great. Then now he's become huge.
Sexy.
I haven't been to bed with him, but I'll have a go.
As a stage performer.
Oh, yeah, I thought it was really sexy. When I saw him, he doesn't do it anymore. And so you won't see him with the knickers and everything.
Oh, yeah, and the suspenders.
Yeah, you won't see that anymore. That's all gone, you see. You've got to catch it while it's there.
Shame.
But I think no, seriously though,
Has he got it?
Yeah, he's definitely got it compared to, for me, compared to sort of a group like Spandau Ballet. I mean, there's no comparison in musically talent as well as on stage. Mind you, I say that, but I've never seen Spandau Ballet on stage, so that unfair, really.
It is.
So what do you reckon? Madonna, eh? We loved it.
I thought it was all right, but I'd heard so many great things.
Yeah, me too. I thought I was going to be so blown away. I was going to have to go. I don't know what I'm going to do. You know, that's what I thought. No, there wasn't that, was it? Really? No, right. The tempos are a bit sort of.
It was a bit stodgy.
Yeah.
She could have done with another 2 or 3 hits.
Yeah, fast numbers at the middle.
Just, you know, she hasn't toured for 8 years. When you don't tour for 8 years.
Yeah. You don't. No, you get a bit rusty.
No,
I didn't know it was
the
that
audience
long.
want you to. You know.
Yeah, they want you.
Oh, and when she's doing those things like Holiday at the end with the 2 backing it, she's great. She's being Madonna. She's being like.
Yeah.
But she was trying to be all artsy fartsy, and I understand that. We've all been there. We've all done that.
Yeah.
And
the thing I wanted to see is in your next show is that you leaping off the top with one of those things.